Germany blasts FIFA for restricting human rights protests. German soccer boss Bernd Neuendorf said his team was prepared to be fined for wearing a multicolored armband in Qatar. He also didn't rule out other protest actions by German players at the World Cup.
Here's a summary of the article.
Germany blasts FIFA for restricting human rights protests. DW November 19, 2022. Skip to content, skip to main menu, skip to more DW sites. FIFA last week had rejected a request by the Danish Football Association to train at the World Cup in shirts with the words, "Human Rights for All," on them. He said while FIFA was quick to ban the Danish request, it remained silent amid ongoing protests in Iran. The Iran team has made the statements which made it clear they distance themselves from the regime. That's a good signal. FIFA did not position itself. It positioned itself in the Denmark case but not Iran. Don't just ban the Denmark shirt. Take a position on Iran, he said. Skip next section, explore more, skip next section, related topics, skip next section, DW's top story. Skip next section, more stories from DW, go to homepage.
This post received a score of 13,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The best possible scenario would be if all 31 teams would just not play. That would be absolutely hilarious, just 90 minutes of all players sitting down on the field. Constant 0-0 and the Qatar gets the most humiliating victory.
Protest permanently put into history with their victory. Great idea.
Don't count with Portugal.
Just boycott it. Should have boycotted it years ago. Everyone has known about all the bullshit with Qatar for years.
Germany boycotting it would send a super strong message, but it won't happen. Too much money involved.
Germany, England, Brazil and Argentina alone would be the death of it. Throw in Spain, Italy and Portugal for good measure. Edit. Well, I guess that rules out Italy, Germany, Spain, Argentina and Portugal. Brazil, England, France, Ferris?
About Italy boycotting the World Cup, it wouldn't matter much this time around.
Italy did not actually fail to qualify. Oh no, Dad, please not ag. They only boycott the World Cup, haha.
Porco Dio.
Actually they should come, but to protest just sit down as soon as the referee blows the whistle for 90 minutes.
Every possession just pass the ball a few times in the backfield and then boot it hard into the stands when the opposing team pressures.
At first, I was concerned about those in the stands, but then I remembered most were paid to be there, so yeah, whatever.
Let them do it, FIFA approval or not. If Qatar sends them home or otherwise doesn't let them play, this just highlights Qatar's problems 100x more.
I find it funny how football clubs and players have no issues making statements like, "No to racism," "Black Lives Matter," kneeling at the start of the match, constantly talking about human rights, etc., but actually boycotting a theocratic dictatorship that used slave labor to build all their shit. Fuck off.
This changes. The Danish people can't go, yes to universal human rights, because that would be too political according to FIFA, who has, yes to universal human rights, written in their charter. Times are changing.
I'd say I can't believe that slavery is bad and we probably shouldn't kill millions of people are both hot topics in 2022, but the world continues to disappoint.
Whoa now. This is a world news thread. Don't be bringing in off-topic things like slavery and millions of people and international events. Have some decency and let's just focus on restricting human rights. I mean sports.
Qatar's kafala system is a set of labor laws which allow Qatari individuals or businesses to confiscate workers' passports and stop them leaving the country. Human rights groups say this has given developers free rein to exploit them, exposing them to grueling working conditions for little pay and not allowing them to go home until projects materialize. There have been reports of migrant worker deaths that range from a few dozen to several thousand in the 12 years of preparation for the tournament. Qatar's Sharia law means same-sex sexual activity has punishments ranging from 7 years in jail to death by stoning.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.